Hello to all you guys out there in YouTube land. Yes, it's me, DR, and this is a video response to NoelPlum99. I have no idea if you'll see it with the state of YouTube. I might post it on Facebook so you can see a link. He made a video called "Should you argue with SJWs or anyone?" and I just wanted to make a response, well, a reply, well, whatever this is. To give you some background as to why I'm making this video, NoelPlum is one of my favourite YouTubers. He may well be the reason that I'm still on YouTube. He makes well thought out and reasoned videos with a sense of humour that I really enjoy. His content has kept me watching this platform while there's been so much drama as normal, but it's just kept me watching content, kept me watching videos, kept me active on YouTube. I've come across this question before in various different formats, asked in various different ways, and actually when I think about it, it's one of the most important questions for me personally. It's one of the reasons why I still keep coming back to YouTube and making content, however sporadically I do that. Why argue with someone whose mind you cannot change? I think Wesley Snipes in Blade really says it best.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Why engage in an immovable object versus irresistible force kind of activity? Why do it? That makes a lot of sense. It's a waste of energy. What's the point? My short answer is things don't happen in a vacuum. The world is watching whether we like it or not. People don't have a natural ability to filter out all the BS and understand both sides of a point. So they tend to stick with the first argument they come across. It's the most compelling. They haven't thought about the reasons why or how or anything before, so they stick with that first argument they come across, the first point of view. It could be a parental point of view, it could be from peers, it could be from wider family. But they stick with that point of view. It's why most people in the Western world tend to have one type of ideology and people in other places have another. They stick to the points they know the best until there is a weight of information that starts to help people change, which helps people see there's other views. So almost that weight of information starts people thinking about whether or not their point of view potentially is right or potentially is wrong for them. When we come across a wealth of opinion, points of views, information that outmatches our own, that's when we're almost forced to change our own opinions. There are some people whose ideology compels them to make their point of view known. The religious are a prime example. Show me one religion that doesn't say, go out and recruit, and I'll show you a cupless bra. If you allow that information to spread without challenge, you ultimately end up with just one point of view out there. It'll just be one point of view, a blanket opinion. If you think about places like YouTube or Facebook, it's already hard enough to see dissenting opinions. Imagine how difficult it would be if we didn't have the weights of opinions that are already out there. It's often the reason why I'm hoping to see new content about things like Pascal's wager, Kalam's cosmological argument, not because these arguments haven't been answered and dealt with, but it's always nice to see new people coming across the same journey that potentially we all have, getting to that point where they want to voice their opinions and actually challenge these opinions in potentially different and insightful ways. As I've said, nothing stops us from saying things that have already been said, and if we disregard the possibility that the volume of opinions can potentially influence people as much as the weight of an argument, then that apathy could start to make your opinion lose ground with the other people who don't agree with that. Now, I'm not talking about proselytizing. All I'm saying is, if you don't present an opposing view, then that view goes unopposed. Don't just say someone's answered it better before, so there's no use me saying it again. Challenge opinions you disagree with. Let people know there are other ways of looking at things and there are more than one person that agrees with that opinion. It sounds like an obvious, but it's not. People sometimes see one video that say, oh, this is wrong, 20 videos saying it's right, and they'll go with the seeming consensus. I know that seeing these discussions have forced me to challenge my own views and opinions, forced me to see different points of an argument that I might not even have been aware of. And what's the risk? Going up against someone who potentially has better developed views than you? That might be a sign that you need a greater understanding of your own views. What's the harm in that? At least you'll find that the views you'll have at the end of it will be more defined better constructed, and built on a few more solid foundations. Also, the casual viewer will know that there's more dissenting opinions out there. There are different views that don't necessarily fit with their consensus, their own opinion. And also, your journey can help them consider both sides. We are seeing a world at the moment where the empty barrels are making the most noise. And this brings me on to my second point. Simply adding to this noise with uninformed opinions might make it worse. So do a little research, take a little time, think about what you actually want to say. I believe in the I Ching there's an idiom called work on what has been spoiled. It talks about waiting 3 days before progressing. Now this is flowery language in my opinion, but its point is clear. Wait a bit, understand the situation, understand the points that have been made, plan, and then act. That helps keep your points clear, you focused, and prevents yourself from getting into pitfalls that could have been avoided. Now I'm digressing. Noel, this is for you. Keep making videos and keep giving another opinion. Not for the person you're arguing with, but for the masses who view your videos now and will view your videos in the future. So they see another way of looking at things. Well, that's all I wanted to say on this. So Noel, thank you for making videos. And this is DR saying peace out to all you guys out there in YouTube land and have a safe journey wherever you're heading.